Virgo, welcome to your reading for October 2021. My name is Shay. Let's go ahead and hop right into your cards. So what does the zodiac sign Virgo need to know about October 2021? What will they experience? What will Virgo experience in October 2021? Make it clear, Spirit. Karma. What will the zodiac sign Virgo experience? A message from air. Issue. What will Virgo experience in October 2021? Make it clear, Spirit. What does the zodiac sign Virgo need to know about October? 5 of water, 9 of water, and 1 card. What do they need to know? What will they experience? Bear with me. 2 more. Clarity for Virgo. What do they need to know about October 2021? Make it clear, Spirit. Just 2. Okay, the 9 of Earth. 2 more, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know about October 21? 1 more. Thank you. Oh, 2 more. Literally gave me 2 more. 9 of Air and Oba. Okay. Virgo, you may be presented with a new opportunity. This opportunity is more so for you to drag yourself out of whatever funk you've been in for a while. So it's almost like a thing that you shouldn't pass up on, or you shouldn't allow yourself to get too stuck in a sunken place that you don't take it. Like, I feel like if you see the 5 of water, now he's pulling himself up by a tree branch, and the card is essentially describing like the ability to fix your situation. You know what I mean? Having new friends, new circumstances, new environment, you know, after you pull yourself out. And something about him is making me feel like he's dragging himself through the mud, and I feel like that's kind of what you need to be doing. So if you're presented with the opportunity, or if you're working hard on something with a message from air, you need to stick to that. You need to continue to work hard on that, because that's what's going to push you through for the next few months. So it's positive in that way. New friends, making new connections, making new sisterhoods or brotherhoods, maybe even having someone, or I just heard something else. Okay, for some of you, there'll be someone that sticks with you through whatever you're going through, possibly male energy. But for some of you, it's you sticking with you. I don't know how else to describe that. It's like you not giving up on yourself, or you not like coming to the conclusion that you're not going to keep doing this, whatever this is. Now, there is a little bit of financial trouble that comes up. Maybe you lose a lot of money, like large sums of money, or a business falls through, something of that nature, or maybe that's something that is on your mind in this month, and that's putting a lot of worry on you, especially if some of you have debt. This card talks a lot about risk and debt. Somebody trying to take something from you, debt collectors. So there may be a little bit of pressure in that regard when it comes to money. I just heard for somebody, don't get too emotional about it, because for somebody very specific, when you get emotional, you make really bad decisions. So if it's the finances that's making you emotional, you're gonna, like, I guess I'm just picturing a person like they're sad about their financial situation, or they're sad that they didn't get the money that they were supposed to get, so they like quit their job. And it's like, okay, how is A equaling B? Like, how are you getting from here to here? I feel like that's the energy for you, is that you may need to keep calm, keep level-headed, and really think things through before you take anything else on or jump to another conclusion. Otherwise, it's fine. There is a little sense of freedom. Again, you're walking away from something. There's a lot of like singular walking away kind of energy, or moving forward energy. So some of you may be trying to focus on planting your seeds after this mess, after this happens, figuring out what you want for the next level, and kind of getting rid of anything or anyone who doesn't almost mirror that. And with Oba and the 9 of Earth, with both of these, there is a little bit of needing to oversee something, needing to look over something. Both of them are strong women who kind of represent a feminine power that you have, or someone around you may have. But I feel like there's something you need to be watching over, or that you're really watching over yourself, or watching over your heart, watching over your projects. It's some sort of energy like that, okay? And there's some shadow work that needs to be done. I'm not gonna hold you. It's some shadow work that needs to be done. I think you may discover where you can pull yourself out of a funk that you have been in for some time. You may find out that the problem is you, and I hate to say it, but Similar to Capricorn last month. Like sometimes you realize like, oh, it's me getting in my own way. Okay, so let's see some clarity for Virgo. What does the zodiac sign Virgo need to know about October 2021 in their love and relationships? What are they experiencing? Make it clear, Spirit. Gratuity. I did get hello here at first. And gratuity. Clarity. What does Virgo need to know about October 2021? Make it clear, Spirit. What are they experiencing? Woo! Island time. Yes. Clarity. One more card. What is the zodiac sign Virgo experiencing in their love and relationships? Woo! In October. Reckless. And it's a plan. Oh, it's so much to unpack here that I'm seeing. Okay, so for some of you, you are planning a trip. Some of you are planning to go somewhere with island time. So I think that's what this is, a plan, and you know, island time is coming. Nick, your birthday did just pass, so happy belated. Yeah. So some of you could be planning something for your birthday. That is a thing. But another overarching thing with island time and hello is that you may be feeling very distant. You may be trying to get away, either whether it's physically or mentally. Like you may just be tapping out and needing a break at some point from your relationships overall, not just romantic. There could be someone who is creating distance, but I really get this you energy. Remember, I said it's a lot of singular energy here. And I feel like a lot of you may just take the time to be like, I'm just not going to be bothered with X, whatever X is for you all. And because I think you need that moment, and needing a moment to get in gratuity. Whether you are experiencing an energy of feeling grateful for those around you or needing to, gratuity is going to be very, very important because that's going to make your mindset positive. I think for a while, the collective energy has been very focused on what's wrong. We've been doing a lot of like, if you don't serve me, or if this doesn't serve me, and that's great. But I also feel like there needs to also be of what is serving you. Okay, what's really going good? What is good? And focusing on that and moving forward. And I think you might get in the energy of that. And I just saw with this reckless card. It says acting recklessly, getting lit, highly volatile relationship personality, use precautions and precaution. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Two things. One thing, I saw the bomb here. And I feel like you may be going around blowing up a lot of relationships. Normally, I see reckless as a negative card, and it could be. Some of you really could be breaking up with people. People could be breaking up with you, and it could be all kind of mess. But I feel like this is on purpose. I feel like this is very intentional blow-ups that you might be going through or doing. For some of you, it's literally walking up to people and being like, hey, I don't want to deal with this anymore, and like walking away from it. And I think that's where these new friendships and opportunities are coming from. A lot of self-discovery in that way. And then for another of you, with this use protection, I'm just gonna say that. Some of you need to be a little more careful, okay? Because you're being a little reckless in that department. And honestly, because I think that there is something, you're almost about to attach yourself to someone or something that doesn't need to be attached to. Yeah, making plans. Maybe you guys will be very popular as far as having like a lot to do in the month as well. Okay, clarity. Let's get some clarity in your career and finances. And I'm going to use these cards instead of my typical first. Clarity. What does Virgo need to know about their career and finances in October? A fiery climax approaches. Okay, full moon in Aries. Clarity, clarity, clarity. What does Virgo need to know about their career and finances? October 2021. Woo! Next, okay. Shay, look. End of a tough cycle approaches. A new start. Sorry, y'all. It's going to take a little minute. Be bold and make the first move. The answers you need are coming. A new romantic cycle begins. Don't let pride get in your way. And what do you need to release? And I know typically I don't take all of those cards, but I feel like sometimes you just got to take all of those cards in tarot. So I'm going to try to sum them all up. We're not going to read them all. There is obviously a cycle ending for you. Something's ending, something's beginning in your career and your financial situation. I think which makes complete sense because like I said earlier, you may be having some financial trouble. You may be having some type of trouble, but then you start something else. You start planting new seeds. Okay, everything's barren right now, but baby, when I plant these corns, okay, these corn stalks, okay, it's gonna be lit. And that's kind of the energy I feel like you're in. Sorry, Virgo. That's the energy I feel like you are in. Like more hopeful after this mess, okay? So it's a new start coming. It's going to be tough for a while. It's probably been tough for a while. And now you're going to start seeing some clarity, but it only comes after release. It only comes after, for somebody very specific, you need to release the way you've been doing things lately, in your career, your financial situation, and generally, like I keep telling people generally, sometimes your love life affects your financial life and vice versa. Like if one is off, the other one can be off too. So I feel like that's what's happening for you. You are holding on to old ways of doing things, old thought processes, and you may discover like, hey, this is not working for me. There is a sense of you may be kind of wilding out on people with this fire sign energy, Leo and Aries. So you may be kind of a little over emotional and you need to reel it back in. Remember, don't let your feelings interfere with things this month. So you may need to reel it back in when it comes to your money. For somebody very specific, careful not to spaz out where you make your money. So somebody is going to get, like, let's say you do social media. If you can, like, you get on your story and you start just talking about something that's crazy, and not that you should not be authentic and not be honest. It's just that what you're talking about may get you in trouble. For others of you, if you work a regular 9 to 5 and you're at work and it just so happened to be that day where somebody is just trying you and you curse them out, don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Because you're going to mess your money up. So just being careful and being mindful. That's all. But otherwise, it's all positive. Go after what you want. You're going to get a lot of clarity. You're going to get a lot of like just newness. For some of you, you're going to fall in love with something new. And again, it could be a person, but you may fall in love with you. It's like you're going to get a new love for something else that you want to do. Maybe you even discover a new way of doing something that you've already been doing. You just need to kind of adjust, okay? So some clarity for my Virgos. Just one card. What advice do you have for Virgo in October 2021? What do they need to put their focus on in October 2021? Just one, Spirit, make it clear. Thank you. Friendship. No. Protection and friendship. That's your thing. That's what you need to be focused on. And that makes sense. Like I said earlier, you're making connections somewhere. New environments. Protection. Look at the way she's holding her stomach. Didn't I say that in your love reading? The way she's holding her stomach. There, protect your creations. Protect yourself. Protect, like, and not in a defensive energy. Not necessarily in defensive energy. It's just like whatever you are trying to create for yourself new, you need to bring it closer to you and be intentional about it. You know what I mean? And like watching its growth, just the way you do a child, watching its growth, making sure it's fed well or it's feeling well or whatever the case may be, being very intentional about the things that you are creating, your children, things of that nature, maybe even your friendships. You're in the energy that you embody and you give out to other people, being protective of that as well. For some of you, it may be doing protection work on yourself. Some of you may be, participate in some type of ritual. So you may want to do some type of protection, get you some black tourmaline and wear that on you, stuff like that, so that you can protect your energy this month. And I know that's so cliche, but I think you might be a ball of it right now in a good way. And you have to just protect how, what's being put in and out of it. Okay, love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you are having an awesome day. Bye.